Makeup Minions? I'm Kim Witte from WitteArtistry, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, but we are becoming a cheetah because you guys wanted me to do it, so let's get in the tutorial. If you guys are interested in behind the scenes stuff and other perks and basically just what I do on a daily basis combined with everything that goes into WitteArtistry, feel free to become a sponsor on my Patreon page. Alrighty, I have my makeup design laid out for this cheetah. I looked up a bunch of pictures and transposed an image of it using a pencil just onto my makeup chart that I drew. I'm going to block out my eyebrows, just getting them stuck down with Elmer's washable glue stick, make sure it's washable. And I mixed up a mid-tone yellow using white, yellow, and brown body paint, and I'm just going to be coating my whole face except my chin and mouth area because that's going to be primarily white because I got me a muzzle. Mixing more white into that yellow mixture, I am going to fill in my whole mouth area and my sideburn area and also around my eyes. This is where cheetahs have the most brightness in their fur and then up in their eyebrow spots as well. Make sure when you're painting fur that you're moving the brush in the direction that the hair actually grows on the animal. This will help in realism so much, let me tell you. All right, so cheetahs have these like tear stains, which is like iconically the thing that distinguishes them from other big cats at a glance. I am adding black around my eyes. I added way too much, so like go a little easy on the black. I had to erase some of it later. And then outlining the tops of my eyelids. I do save my eyelids for last so I don't get things on my contacts when I put them in later. Now I'm going to be mapping out all of the spots, which is super fun. With a tiny little brush and some black body paint, I am mapping out their spots. I'm looking at a few reference images and made my own unique pattern on my design. Most cheetahs, actually all cheetahs, have their own unique spot patterns, so just keep that in mind. Then with white on a really tiny brush, I'm going to be going over the muzzle. Now with fur, it's really important to layer colors and just be really repetitive to get the realism that you can achieve with this way. It's tedious, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but like I've never found a way to make fur quickly and have it still look good. So I am going to be layering whitish yellow over primarily the entire face, and then a little bit of like golden honey brown orange color and just kind of cycling between those in layers. Make sure you keep the hair and the center of the face short and the hair as it goes outwards towards your ears longer. I am laying that honey orangey color that I was telling you about everywhere on the face except the muzzle and chin area. Then I am adding some dark brown to all of the areas that have deep crevices, and that's like the part in between their eyes where their brows meet. And then just adding that brown in a couple of places. The fur, basically where it goes down to the pore, looks darker from all the shadows that are cast, so that's just what I'm doing in the yellow areas. Go around your little eye white spots and around the muzzle and just mix it in with the fur. Like I said, it's a repetitive process, but it's worth it. The cheetah was a really fun one, and people have been requesting so many cats. I've been doing so many big cats recently. It's so much fun. Over on my TikTok, by the way, that's where these cat requests have been primarily coming from, and people have been really enjoying them. So like, you should totally follow me on TikTok. There's a lot of silly comedy videos, and I get to be myself and act a lot, which I don't get to act as much over here. So if you enjoy me acting and just me being silly, please check out my TikTok. Same exact username, @WitteArtistry. Okay, adding more of the spots into the rest of the face. Typically, the closer the spots are to the eyes, the smaller they are, and then the farther they get away, they get more rounded and poofy. On the edge of the white spot around my eyes, they do have like a little fan-shaped spot. This tends to be pretty common in most big cats, I've noticed, just after painting like 6 different ones. Don't forget your ears. I'm going to be painting them black and yellow just to make them look uniform with the face, but I am going to be attaching needle felted ears that I made ahead of time for the cheetah. Now we're adding some more brown into the fur. Cheetahs have a yellow tint, but they're kind of like hay. So like hay is more of a muted honey golden color. It's not just like the vibrant yellow that you see on cartoons, so keep that in mind. All right, adding more white to the chin and the muzzle. I decided I had muted them out a little bit too much with the yellow, and they needed to pop forward more since their muzzles, you know, they kind of stick out. Then with gray, I'm going to be making the cute little cat nose. Cheetahs have smaller noses that are shaped like a little V. I created that with a gray, and then I'm outlining the nose in black, and then creating little hairs around that, and then like this little slit thing that they have that goes on the edge of their nose where it's really dark. Then adding a lighter gray to the nose for a highlight, and blending out those highlights, and then just filling in the little tiny fur spots up to the edge of the nose. Don't forget that part. It's easy to forget because it's a small space, but you'll notice it later and kick yourself for not finishing it. I was really liking how this was looking. And now I'm adding the little whisker spots. So cheetahs have like these tiny, 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 tiny little follicle looking things towards the center of their muzzle, and it blends outward into bigger spots. I put in some contacts. I believe these are from Contact Lens Hub, but it might be from Camo Eyes. I'm pretty sure it's Contact Lens Hub though. Filling in my lips, I save those for last, just so I can drink water and stuff. Then paint my lips black. Fill in the edges of the hair. And then I'm going to be popping in some acrylic, dental grade acrylic fangs to finish off the look, and also putting on some ears. So these ears are made out of needle felted wool. It's just brown and black, and then I pin them into my hair using bobby pins. Now I transition the makeup into my hair using the exact same painting techniques I used on my face, except I don't really need to make the hair texture because it's on my hair. I will be adding highlights over the orange and the yellow and then blending it out, but what really brings it together is adding the spots. So I'm continuing the spots over my forehead in the same patterns that were on my face, but note that the spots get bigger and less complicated as they go further back. Add those fangs and bada-bing, bada-boom, you are done. You are Cheetah. You are ready to chase your prey. Go get those zebras and whatever else is cheetahs eat. Love you guys. Hope you like it. Thank you guys so much for sticking to the end. Oh, this one was fun. Everything went smoothly, it turned out well, and I had a lot of fun along the way. I think I've got this fur thing down. Thank you so much for requesting this look, guys. If you ever have any other ideas, please let me know. Doesn't have to be animals. In fact, I kind of want to branch out to some other stuff, the upcoming ones. Also, huge shout out to my wonderful Patreon producers. Whoa. Without you guys, I couldn't do what I do every day, so thank you so much for funding my dream and my bills, and you're amazing. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.